When the Frost is on the Punkin by James Whitcomb Riley. When the frost is on the punkin and the fodder's in the shock, and you hear the cock and gobble of the strutting turkey cock, and the clacking of the guineas and the clucking of the hens, and the rooster's alleluia as it tiptoes on the fence, well, it's then a time a feller is a-feelin' at his best, with the rising sun to greet him from a night of peaceful rest, as he leaves the house bareheaded and goes out to feed the stock, when the frost is on the punkin, and the fodder's in the shock. There's something kind of hearty-like about the atmosphere when the heat of summer's over and the coolin' fall is here. Of course we miss the flowers and the blossoms on the trees, and the mumble of the hummin' birds and buzzin' of the bees. But the air so appetizin' and the landscape through the haze of the crisp and sunny mornin' of those early autumn days is a picture that no painter has the colorin' to mock. When the frost is on the punkin, and the fodder's in the shock. The husky, rusty rustle of the tussles of the corn, and the raspin' of the tangled leaves as golden as the morn. The stubble in the furies, kinda lonesome-like and still, a preachin' sermons to us of the barns they growed to fill. The straw stack in the meadow, and the reaper in the shed, the hosses in their stalls below the clover overhead. What sets my heart a-clickin' like the tickin' of a clock, when the frost is on the punkin, and the fodder's in the shock. Then your apples all is gethered, and the ones a feller keeps is poured around the cellar floor in red and yeller heaps. And your cider makin's over, and your women folks is through, with their mince and apple butter, and their souse and sausage, too. I don't know how to tell it, but if such a thing could be, as the angels wantin' boardin', and they'd call around on me, I'd want to accommodate 'em, all the whole endurin' flock, when the frost is on the punkin, and the fodder's in the shock.